since all that was honest and above board and such like, do you want to make a sincerity roll to see how it goes?
Well, have to admit, it's been quite a struggle to decide whether to improve sincerity or lie. I've kind of been trading off on checking both as I go, but if I'd only concentrate on one of those, I'd be really good at one of them by now. As it
Maybe
is,
you would.
As it is, where did that go? Should be. I keep forgetting whether empathy is in a. There, no.
Oh, sorry. This is sincerity. Which
Yes, it's under charm. Okay. Well then, here goes nothing. Ooh, not bad. With an 8, giving me a good result.
Good result. Okay. Cool. Right. We'll see how that turns out. Right. Okay. So, girl, are you going up onto deck as you suggested you were going, with Snaps following behind you?
Girl is going up there, still kind of, I think, awkward and like wondering, okay, I'm comfortable, but I don't know a way to keep myself right now out of this. So I will go up there.
Okay. So you on deck, promenading with Snaps for a moment.
I think I'll probably try to direct his attention away from the helm.
Okay. We may come back to that in just a moment. It sounds like the others are not far behind, armed and armoured and with a silver whistle. So as you come onto deck, my little tick list I've been keeping of how long you've been backing around suggests that as you come up onto deck, there's a huge crash of thunder and lightning. And you don't need to make any rolls to see that there is a huge storm coming in, blowing in over the ship.
Oh, God.
Storm 2.
I would like to augur what will happen if we blow this whistle and wait for it to on deck.
Okay, that seems like a sense to do.
Yeah, if we find out that that's a really good way to get drowned, maybe we shouldn't do it.
Well, par for the course on this augury. So
let's have a.
That is a pathetic result. So.
Well, okay, a pathetic result on your knowledge roll.
I believe that means I see 0 minutes into the future.
The future looks startlingly like the present.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really get any sense about blowing whistles and things like that. You just feel the harsh wind on your face and the rain as it starts blowing across the ship. And I suppose I should probably do something here because it was complications.
I say, looking at the whistle, one thing about all this driving, rain, and storm and stuff like that, aside from the wet part, is that it's no good for bow shot.
Yeah.
Not really my fighting weather.
Yeah, well, I guess we've got...
I'm kind of looking around. I mean, I'm reasonably certain that were you on a ship cruising across the ocean, and that if there is a storm astern or aft or whatever you call it, then crew members should be darting about, right? And tying knots and reefing sails and hard a lee and all manner of other nautical activities. Shouldn't they be?
This seems so obvious that, again, unless you really want to make a roll about it,
I'm
only if you want to make a roll, of course, make rolls and ask for it failures.
What I guess I'm saying is, do I see any such activity? when I
No.
look about.
Uh,
I see
look about
no
and you
such
see-
activity.
You see the huge bar that is at the back of the ship, which steers the ship, slowly swing across to one side and reach the far end of where it can go with a boom. And the person draped across it slumps to the deck.
That looks bad.
Nobody else is doing it.
Didn't we say something about increasing our boating rolls a little while ago?
So I will point out that there's a reasonably sized crew on this ship. It's not just the three.
No, I know. Yeah, we've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
we've seen them loading
Yeah,
and
okay.
serving.
Yeah,
I mean,
Just thought I'd
it's like
mention that.
it's a pretty elaborate actual ship. Not a we're talking Dawn Treader type stuff, not rowboats.
Snaps
So
there as well.
Snaps is on deck. He's gazing. So he was gazing at you until lightning started.
All right. Well, we have to get the captain and the rest of the crew up here. Then I guess.
Like a bell or something on the deck.
Yes, why not? There's a bell on deck in the middle, midships hanging off the main.
I think if I see some type of alarm system, I think I would and sound the alarm.
I would like to use my quickness, Ross.
Okay.
So
That sounds
while girl is very sensibly heading for the bell, I'd like to expend one of my quicknesses for an agility roll to see if I can get to the captain's place with all due alacrity.
Okay, cool. If you want to use speed, which will give you
Well,
extra goes at things, you can do that. Or if you just want to make a quickness roll to just do it, I don't mind which one. Well, how are you seeing this? Is this using elven speed, or are you making?
I was thinking of elven speed to get like a super duper. It's a lower roll, but it's a super duper effect. So
yeah, cool. You can have an agility roll. I feel like this is your second go doing that today.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, but you get 3, so that's fine.
Unfortunately, it's not great, and I only get an inferior result. So, so anyway, I guess I'm not very speedy, but I am going to head for the captain's place anyway.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Seems wrong that it should be based on agility and not on quickness, but that's just how it is.
Yes. There's probably a reason, but I don't know what it is. Okay, cool. It doesn't feel like getting to the captain quickly is a run roll, so do you want to give me a quickness roll?
Okay.
Get down to this, because I feel you don't run around.
No, that's definitely very different. My quickness at a 13, getting me a 90 gives me a superior result. So even though my elven speed doesn't help, I am, however, still a very quick person. So I can get there, if not supernaturally fast, at least very competently fast.
I feel this is your one of your Legolas moments where you are springing down through hatches and swinging around.
I can do that. I mean, I wish I made the speed roll, and then it would just be then it would just be a cut, right? Then it would just be a quick cut. But okay, so down I go.
The result is you make it look easy.
Yes, and so I'm not even going to bother knocking. I'm looking. Is the captain dead?
No. You open the captain's door and he rolls over and looks and sees what's going on.
Hi there, I'm the idiot. I'm going to inform him, to the best of my ability, that a storm is hitting and the deck crew is dead.
You can barely get all the words out before he's pushing past you and heading up on deck.
Thank God. Okay,
that's a good thing. So, and bellowing out for the rest of the crew as he goes.
Captain is activated. Good enough.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to go into his room and get under the covers and fall asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really good blanket.
All right.
Well,
okay, so
stay asleep.
that seems good.
And I have the whistle too, so ain't nobody gonna be blowing that right now. No, no, that whole whistle blowing thing, that was an interesting idea, but not for now.
So, Captain Liang is bellowing at his crew, charging on board deck. More crew members are bursting up through hatches and things like that, and scurrying around the ship. As you can see, if you're on deck, like Christabel and Girl.
Well, we need to get below. Presumably, they'll be telling us to get below because we're not crew.
Give me an empathy roll.
Empathy roll. I rolled a poor.
Oh, okay.
I'll get below.
Yeah, okay. So they shout. The captain is shouting, "Out of the way!" He's running up to grab the steering of the ship and disregarding his passengers, who he clearly has no interest in the face of some attack on his ship and a storm coming in.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Well, I'll get below with the dog, as soon as I can, and go back to my mouse hole or wherever I was.
Okay. Dragging your dogs out from under the feet of the rushing. Girl,
Correct.
Are you also going below decks, or are you anything you want to do, Robert?
I'm not much of a boater. Girl is so. Well, yeah, Girl. After ringing that bell a little bit, seeing people starting to come out, especially with the captain up there, she would duck down.
Okay. Cool. Okay, you can all go back to your. Snaps is following you back down the gangway into the where the cabin. He says there's nothing like a storm to get the blood flowing.
Girl, I think,
comes up behind you,
like she's getting of seasickness right now.
Yeah.
With the kind of bouncing around, maybe even acting like she's about to vomit.
No.
A tried and true deterrent.
Says something to the effect of like, "Oh, it has really spoiled it for me. I've heard of seasickness before, but boy, I've never experienced it."
Oh, okay. Want to give me a cunning roll to see if this performance of seasickness just gets snaps off your back. He's, at least for the moment, almost sort of, rubbing your back, patting you on the back, slightly irritatingly patronising way.
Tell you that I get to put a check by cunning, but not in a good way.
Oh no!
A catastrophic result.